Hey everybody, welcome to the New York Nerd Show on crazy card collecting. I think I got the little bit flipped, but anyway, I'm AllThatPat. Excited to see you every day and excited to see you today. Today we're going to take a look at some Garbage Pail Kids celebrating the 35th anniversary of that set. 35 years. It is bananas. It is crazy. More than likely, 35 years is probably longer than half of you guys watching right now. Unfortunately, not longer than me. But anyway, really excited about having these busted open. Big fan of Garbage Pail Kids. Always have been, and a lot of people don't realize that Topps has been pumping these things out for the better part of the entire 35 years run. There are a couple different times where they kind of went, quiet on them. But for the most part, from the initial run in, I think, 85, doing my math, until probably about 94, 95, they had a good solid 10 years, give or take. And then they were off for a little bit. But then the early 2000s, they came back, which a lot of people consider the ANS, which is another new series. They had those open for about 5 or 6 years. And then they came back about, I would say probably about another 5 years later. And they came back with really what's considered our current run. And it's been, off to the races since that. So again, take a look at some of these packs today. These are the Garbage Pail Kids 35th anniversary. If you're seeing like the individual packs or the double packs at some of your stores, you'll obviously see like the logo right here for the GPK, good old Atom Bomb or Blastin' Billy, depending on what version you see. But also, if you don't see the single packs, you'll also see the dumpsters right here. I'll put it on my other screen. Basically, you'll see the dumpster packs that are right there. A little bigger. I think they do all the collector's tins as well if you have like a local comic book shop that carries them. But again, today we're just going to take a look at some of these individual packs right over here. These are the ones you could find more easily technically at, say, a Walmart or a Target. So I'm going to go ahead and bust open my first pack right here today. This is going to be containing, I should say, 22 different cards plus 2 exclusive cards. So I'm going to go ahead and bust open one of these right now. All right, so let's see. My first pack of Garbage Pail Kids right here. Got quite a few of these guys. And again, if you're just joining us on the New York Nerd Show today for Crazy Card Collectors, I do thank you very much. Because again, without you guys watching, I'd just be sitting there talking in a room to myself. All right, so let's go ahead and put these up on the solo cam. So I'll move this other pack off to the side. All right, so we've got Tongue-Tied Tim. Oh, there's the original. That's the big one right there. That is Atom Bomb. That's the guy that started it all. Although what's interesting is this says number 1A. The original 1A, if you know what it is, in the original first series, put it in the chat right there. Be curious if you know what 1A actually was. All right, Shut Up Sherwin. And then we got Square Email. There's his alternate, Cubed Caleb. We got Wally Warlock. Dale E. Portation. Dale A. Portation. All right. Wyatt You Little. I did have this one before. It's a nice little nod to The Simpsons, which also had a big run around the same time Garbage Pail Kids did, a couple years later, but not much. Andy Droid. Zap Zach. This is a, if you're not familiar, Garbage Pail Kids, and wacky packages too from Topps. They have like alternate borders that some people try to collect all the different colors of the same card, and they call it a rainbow. Now, there you go. If you're not sure, this is the actual original card from the first set. This is the Nasty Nick, also known as the Evil Eddie. That was 1A and 1B from Garbage Pail Kids. Dead Fred, another original set right here. Now, I do want to point out on these 35th anniversary cards, basically, you got the front card of the new version of the same character. So I'm kind of going all over the place. And then if you look at the back of these ones, these are the fan favorites. And then, let's see, I got another one over here. Okay. As an example, we have Sauteed Sawyer. This was an original card as well, but these particular ones are showing where the Garbage Pail Kids characters are today. So they gave a little bit of the art of the original card right there. And then this is like the newest version of it. I thought these are kind of cool little nods. All right, we got Cyber Bert. We have Transcending Travis. Again, that's the purple, the jelly border, I believe. T-Rex. I have so many of these T-Rexes, so we'll see what kind of duplicates I have. Okay, we got Rock and Rio. I believe that's a nod to one of the old music videos. Could be so wrong on that. I'm going to kind of slide this to the side. They're kind of getting a little slidey. That's a word, slidey. Then we got Rocket and Rocky. Joe Blow. Good old Joe Blow. Oh, I used to love this character, Nat Nerd. Again, that's a oh, there's no show on the back, but that's one of the this is one of the original ones. Like it's Clark Kent. I love that character's name. Pete Seat, Blast and Sebastian, Dana Dead, and then Yo Ho Joe. Now, as you're watching this today, if you see any of the cards that you're like, oh man, that for my set, let me know. Just throw it in the chat, the comments right now live, or if you're watching this in the future, just go ahead and put a message in our YouTube, our Facebook, our Twitch, whatever you're watching this on. Just leave me a message, because believe me, I'm in the same boat. I've got plenty of duplicates, and I've got plenty of cards that I am missing for sure. So again, we're going to take a look at our next pack of Garbage Pail Kids 35th anniversary. Again, these cards just came out fairly recently, at least as of today. Because again, who knows when you're watching this, to be real, but I'm sure that you're still going to be seeing these in your local, comic book shops, grocery stores, department stores like Target or Walmart, at least whatever the newest incarnation of them is. So again, we'll go ahead and open up my second pack today. We're going to be opening up 2 big packs today. That's pretty much what we're working on. Now, if you see on the bottom, the little ticker, like, subscribe, thumbs up, share, all those different things, because we do have a variety of different shows that we do on the New York Nerd Show Network, including we do also have things like, if you like professional wrestling, we do have different, basically, we have a different show like Lord Cash and myself. We do a show called Slam Nation, and we do that every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's basically our way to get ready for the upcoming week in professional wrestling. We also have a show called Call of the Wild, as you see right there. That's when Bitter Ritz, Lord Cash, and myself, we basically just talk about things that we got out in the wild, not in the forest, but also different grocery stores. And there's Slam Nation, again, 7 p.m. Monday Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be also talking about mail call, mail time. We get stuff in the mail all the time. We order a lot of random stuff, as you can imagine. So if you want to see what Lord Cash and Bitter Ritz and myself get, check it out for sure. Funko Royalty is another show where Lord Cash is completely big on the Funko Pop craze. I don't know if I can even call it a craze anymore. It's been going on for so many years, but he's got quite the collection. We also have iStream, Ustream, which, as you can imagine, as you can see, it is full of different reviews of shows that are occurring on different streaming platforms like Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, and so on. Again, right now we're just finishing up the WandaVision show on Disney Plus. Right now we're going to be diving into Tom and Jerry, which is coming up on this upcoming Thursday at 7 p.m. So lots of different shows, including our crazy card collecting and the game room as well, which, as you can imagine, we try to play some video games online. Okay, so with that all out of the way, just remember, like I said, that's why we talk about this kind of stuff, is to get into the idea of, if you like, subscribe, and share, you're going to be able to find different shows that we have. Some are scheduled, some are kind of random. So again, here comes our next pack of the 35th anniversary of Garbage Pail Kids. All right, so here's our next pack. All right, again, this is our second pack that we're going to be doing today. And I guess, you know what? We might end up doing a bonus because I just accidentally opened a third pack. All right, so anyway, we've got Tattoo Lulu. We got Diala Twyla. This is definitely a callback to that particular character back in the original series. Leather Heather, another original. Digital Dan, rocking that 80s yearbook background. Gray Party Artie wants to make America gray again. Ruth Brush, delicious take on how you should brush your teeth with boogers, of course. Master Pierce. Post Simon, that's a clever different take on Poseidon. Edgy Edgar. Mask Manfred. Abner Kadabra. There's another one of those rainbow borders. Nasty Nick. That's the other version of the Evil Eddie. And Atom Bomb again. Kind of ironic that they are right next to each other, because again, these are Nasty Nick was #1 in the first set, and Atom Bomb was probably the most popular of the first set of Garbage Pail Kids back in the 80s. Jailhouse Rick, that's clever. I've never seen that one before. And the purple jelly border. Pillaging Paul. Boney Joni. And by the way, if you are watching the, basically, you can always, again, put in the chat, again, whether you're watching on any of our platforms. If there are these cards that you think you actually need and would like to trade, just let me know. Because, again, I'm definitely needing some too. Jackie Pot, I believe that was like a trashy Edna. Oh, Ashley Can. Yeah, that's from the original set. Okay. Magic Mike. I think we just had Abner Kadabra for that particular one. Another Jailhouse Rick. Pasty Pat. And Hurtland Hayden. So as I said, it's already busted open. So you guys are going to get a little bit of a bonus right now. Because, and I kind of hope Bitter Wrist doesn't hear me in the background. I'm sure she does. All right, we're going to go ahead and look at the last pack right here. All right, so here we go. We've got, all right, we've got Jesse Jester. All right, we've got Prickly Rick. Rembrandt. Definitely, this was a weird version of this split kit. You know, it's like she's all like slimy and boogery now. The original one, she was definitely not like that. Unless I'm thinking of another different one. For some reason you don't know about Garbage Pail Kids, you just happen to stumble across this. This set is obviously been around for 35 years. Yes, Lord Cash has some food fight cards. We're going to be taking a look at those at a very recent, an episode soon about the Garbage Pail Kids and the crazy card collecting. Can't wait to see those again. All right, if you see right here, like I was mentioning, so each Garbage Pail Kid has two different versions. You have an A and a B. And so we have a back-to-back here. We have Split Kit and Snotty Sam. Two versions, same graphics, same art. Oddly enough, in the same pack, you got another one of those. You've got Guy Booger, and then you got Cyclops. All right, and now we have Sinus Linus. This one is interesting. And I see the difference. Okay. Adam Apple, that's a brand new name. And part of the reason is he's got an iPhone now. In the original set, it was Adam Bomb and Blastin' Billy. But obviously there's no Apple tablet back then. Whiny Winfred. Definitely never seen this one. Wyatt Ape. New Wave Dave. Dead Ted. Definitely another one of the original guys. Chip Dip. Again, the same character as Joe Blow. But now he is basically very obese. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these right on camera up here. There's the Joe Blow. Then we have our double ace. Oh, wow. That's interesting that this one's in here. RL Slime. This is a really cool crossover card because, if you're not aware, R.L. Stine of Goosebumps fame actually has created a series of Garbage Pail Kids books. And I say series because he has already announced a second one. At some point, we're going to be looking at this because, as you can see right up here, there are 4 exclusive cards in the back. And I'm raring and roaring and ready to go to kind of see what those actually are. Just not today. All right, so then another Joe Blow. There's Ashley Can. Again, that's the original character right there. And as you can see now, she is hitting the high life. She has obviously gotten enough money to wear a pair of sunglasses. All right, Abner Kadabra. Hound Doug. It's the alternate for Rick and Rolls. We saw actually twice already. Gunner Control. Imagine running into that baby out in the wild. I've never seen that before, but there's another namesake of me. Pumpkin Patrick. I'm not so sure about that one, but he does have a pumpkin spice coffee. All right, Earl Can, just a couple more guys. Devolve Dean, going back to his old state, and then Mel Tin. I've had this a couple times where there's like an actual security card in there, And every time I open it and I feel like a harder card, I'm like, oh man, I might get one of those, chase cards or something. Oddly enough, I have still never gotten a chase card. The closest thing that I've ever gotten is I have an autographed card that was actually gotten basically in person by Joe Simcoe, by Bitter Ritz. I actually met him at Comic-Con a couple years ago in New York. Well, with all that being said, we do thank you for coming. Well, I guess I thank you for today. We have so many different shows going on in the New York Nerd Show Network. Just like and subscribe and thumbs up and share, like we keep saying, a little ticker on the bottom. But again, the next show, we might be doing some more shows today. Maybe checking out some video games on the Video Game Room a little bit later today, but we'll see. I'll take a look at it, depending again while you're watching this. But you can always check a look at old episodes as well. So with that being said, I do once again want to wish you the best of your day, and thank you for joining us, and rip open those cards and let us know if you need anything as well. Take care, everybody.